What's up, guys? Our first poker podcast here with Kayleb, EvilTurtle, and my girl Gimpster, my fiance. Are we married yet? You're muted.
No.
You're not staying muted.
No, not yet.
I met her on Tinder, and here we are, 5 years later.
PokerStars.
We got to congratulate these guys. Team Kayleb fucking crushed. What is the tournament even called? Medieval Lords and Ladies Tournament?
Team Showdown or something, yeah.
I don't know how they cheated. We're going to look at the videotapes, but they definitely cheated somehow. But they were the best cheaters, so they won. It's pretty awesome.
This guy right here held it down.
Turtle's a beast. He won one of our tournaments. He won this tournament. Who was the other? I'm sorry. Who was the other teammate that made it?
The other one was Durabo.
Durabo, yeah.
He took down Flight A.
Whew. Who did he go heads up with?
Man.
Cupid.
Cupid. Oh, dude, that was actually a rough match. And I'm actually surprised because Cupid had a late night of poker with us the night before. So shout out to Cupid also.
Yeah.
The guy's a beast. He also can do things with his legs that apparently most guys can't. So.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Go Cupid.
Anyways, how did you draft? Well, how'd you pick your team? We'll go through that real quick. What made you pick your team? Did you just go through the list, or you had these guys, you scouted them out? Did you pay them a little money on the side?
I actually played with most of them. This one scares the hell out of me.
We heard, fun fact, you guys joined the same date?
We did.
We did join the same day,
Wow.
May 29th.
Purple hair, purple shirt.
Tournament though, right? Was it his tournament that you met me, or was it before?
I think we played a couple sit and goes before.
Did we?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. And he scares the hell out of me. I've watched him play. I watched him bluff me, and he scares the hell out of me. So I didn't want to go up
bluff.
against him. So I had to have him on my team.
Well, it's good. I've seen him on Uncapped, and he's not someone you want to go against too often.
No.
But
I'd want to play against me on Uncapped. I'm telling you.
And then I had a list of the top players that I knew that were going to be drafted first. Like, I knew who Gimpster was going to draft. I knew who you were going to draft.
What? How'd you know who I was on draft?
Probably. I mean, Ray's a good player. Mike James is a good player. All of these people were on the list. And I kind of knew that come my second round pick, all of those people were going to be going.
Did you have any other lords and ladies messaging you, asking you who your picks are going to be?
Kayleb and I were messaging each other.
Because I got messaged by quite a few people asking who I was going to try to pick, and I was like, I'm not telling anybody anything. I gave weird names.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, you better throw 'em off.
I asked players who was scouting them because I didn't want to mess anybody.
Did you axe them hard, like where they were bleeding everywhere, or?
I asked them really hard. I mean, it feels appropriate.
Ooh, simmer down. Simmer down.
So like I told Gimpster after I messed with her, I'm not trying to pick people from her team. I'm not trying to mess her over. I know who her favorite players are, and I wanted a fair fight.
Well, it's actually a rough draft when a lot of the sit and go players play together, and everybody, for the most part, likes each other, right? So like you're like, I would love to have this dream team, but you know you can't draft all those people because each one of those guys are going to go round one or round two. It got a little harder after the third pick. I actually got lucky getting Ray in the second round, but like after the third pick, you were kind of like looking through here, and I've seen people. I just can't remember how consistent. There's been nights that we've played. There's been like weeks that we've played late every night for a long, long time, and you just see these guys and you see their habits and you see these guys making top 3 all the time. And there's a lot of good players, a lot of good sit and go players. Then you got to grab some cash players.
Entire list I've made, I don't know, 4 columns of 18 players who I thought were going to be the first picked or picked just in general, and 2 of the players on that list were the only 2 that didn't get picked.
Was I on that list? Was I the one that didn't get picked? I'm always like the last in the dodgeball team.
You weren't on that.
Gimpster, would you pick me round 1 if I was not a lord?
No.
Oh. Ouch.
You're maybe like a second or third round pick. I don't
Wow.
I know. I mean, I had my tiers of
Wow.
players, like my top tier. And
Blackjack.
isn't that from Blackjack?
No, I don't think I've ever played blackjack.
I feel like that would help. But,
Oh, they're green. They're green
there you
still.
okay.
This was my first round pick from the beginning. It just happened to work
Yeah,
out.
you
that I got the
got
first
lucky
pick.
because you were first pick.
Yeah, I think Turtle probably would have been picked first three people no matter what. Maybe depending on who the Lord was up there, but he was getting picked out of the first three players. I would have guaranteed that.
I did not expect that when it started. I was just like, cool, I'm going to get on a team. I had no idea.
I think you're one of because you primarily play cash when you play this game.
I used to. I like sit and goes better now, though. I really enjoy the 5 mils. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I've missed quite a bit of time the last like month and a half, 2 months. But like when I knew you're primarily cash, and I would say that you're one of the few cash players that transition really good into sit and goes. Some of the cash players come over and they don't have the patience for it. They also don't understand the 1500. They play as if they have cash. They're going to rebuy, and they go a little more wild. And there's a few players that can go back and forth to cash really well. Some of them are still good players, but it takes a really
Totally different game.
Yeah, it takes good structure, a lot of discipline to go back and forth and do well at cash and at sit and goes in this game, especially. But
True.
Gimpster, who was your first pick? Mike James.
Mike James.
Who was your second pick?
Who was my second pick?
Diddley. That's another good player that I'm surprised that maybe didn't get picked in the first round.
We were really unlucky to not have anyone in the final table because we did have a very strong team.
I mean, you had really good odds. You guys got cursed by the odds, I think. Too much pressure.
Probably.
Did anybody on your team say, like jokingly or even say for reals, that they felt a lot of pressure because you guys were favored, the most favored team?
Yeah, we were all talking beforehand, and I think we were all feeling the pressure, but we started joking around and stuff, so it lightened up. But me, I flop under pressure. Like, I knew I wasn't making the second table. For sure. 100%.
Me too.
I actually, when I looked at tables, I actually would have thought that you would have made your table. I thought you had a table that you would do really well on. You had a tough table. I think you could do it, but you had a tough table. You had a real tough table.
Yeah, no, I got too nervous. It's like when you go to uncapped and everyone's got like 200 million chips in front of you and you're sitting there with 2.5. That's how I felt, like that nervous feeling.
It does. So me and Kayleb, I hate saying horny badger, man. Lady Jenny. Really, we should start calling her a real name. But we run tournaments. I started running myself. These guys jumped on it way easier. So we have the experience. We know the background. We know the work it takes into there. What did you guys think about this tournament and how it ran? Just being players. You guys.
I loved it. I had a great time. I was looking forward to it all week. Our team was talking. I like the team aspect of it, because we got to, talk, play a little bit. There's a couple people that I, gave her names that she picked that I just knew kind of loosely at Uncapped. And now I think we'll probably play together a lot more. And, it's like kind of having friends, really. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. About you, Gimpster?
I think that it's a lot of work. And maybe having a dedicated person to do tournaments would be beneficial, but I get that it's difficult.
It is a ton of work, and it's almost so much work that now when we do it, we can't actually play in the tournament because you have to be running the show until the show starts, and then you have to finish strong on that. I think that's the only letdown on this one was the miscommunication. How they wanted the lords or the ladies to contact and with the subs, and then the little bit of a mix-up with letting players who weren't on the list get on the draft. That stuff probably wouldn't have happened if you had a dedicated team of people that weren't playing to be like, hey, I have these guys ready, queued up. when this table fills out, I know that Kayleb's sub did check in and they're going in, they're ready. And Turtle subs here and that. I mean, that's the only thing that could have went a little better for me, except for the ending. I'm not going to talk bad about anybody. I have to bring up that I brought up the day before that if the scenario of your team won both tables, did you win? And they did tell me the day before, no. And I asked why. They said it's a very weird scenario that would even happen, but we do have a plan for it. And I said, yeah, but if you win out, you should win the table. And they did say the day before, no, there's going to be a thing. When the day of happened, and obviously I like to brag and talk poop, have fun, I was like, we're going to get that. I'm so glad that it actually happened. You guys did get it. And when Turtle started saying, hey, we have a plan B, it doesn't look like, oh man, it looks like we're going to go towards plan B. I was 100% vocal in there that there's not going to be a plan B. Like, you guys win out, you guys win. Second place would have been either Nuts or Ninja. And because we lasted longer, I think that they would have said that our team would have been second place. We would have had to get a heads up person against you guys. If that scenario did come up, but I was going to probably take some hash for it, but I was going to dump chips. I told Kayleb I would go on there, I would dump chips, say goodbye, and leave. You won. I mean, you guys already won it. There was no reason to do a heads up, in my opinion. But that's what happens when we don't have multi-table tournaments. Hopefully they come soon. You try to do something cool, and then I know they wanted one like heated heads up. But if you get lucky enough to have your team do that, you win. You earn it.
Yeah, they didn't want to do the point system because of the same issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like I said, I think that once we finally get multi-table tournaments in here, those problems are all solved. But you do the best you can with what you got, and it's good. I like seeing tournaments. I'm glad that they're doing more tournaments. But we have a tournament. What's our tournament date? 13th? December 13th. We're giving away a quest. All you got to do is follow a channel and be able to receive a quest from Oculus. You can get it. Quest 2.
That's pretty cool.
Any of you guys have a Quest 2? You guys recommend it? Don't care?
I do.
Way better than the Quest 1?
Yeah, I like it better. It seems to be more reliable, in my opinion.
That's cool, yeah. So that'd be... We like giving away things in the Discord, and that's going to be like our Christmas gift. So... If Turtle wins that one, I'm going to have to start like writing notes on this guy, okay? If Turtle comes through and crushes that tournament, we're like, hold on. I think he has a Game Shark hooked to his Oculus.
We're going to have to put you on staff to take care of the tables.
I mean, it's a big time commitment for these tournaments. So
yeah.
For me, I have to be selective. I've only played in 2. It was Ninjas and then this one. That's it.
Yeah,
so, but they're fun.
They don't have. I mean, yeah. I guess there are other side servers that do them, but I don't think they're as advertised. Like they're not. Not everyone knows about them. Right. So I've done 2 of yours or 1 of yours. You've done 3 because you did the one. I did one.
You did the original one that I set up by myself, and then there was one that it was supposed to be me, you, somebody else. I think you were in the tournament talk, but you didn't actually you were busy. So you did play that one, right?
Yeah, but then I didn't do the one after that.
Oh, you didn't do the last one we had. Yeah. But I
had to go to Vancouver.
The Discord has had 5 tournaments. The first one was a shit show. We learned, but it got through. We've gotten better each time, and it's gotten way better now that the girls help. They were way more structured with getting shit corrected. I'm not waiting until the last minute to doing things. It's a lot for one person. It's a lot for 3 people, but you do have to advertise.
Sub for yours, and they got me in pretty smoothly. I mean, I'm sure it was stressful, but they did a good job.
Yeah, they do. They do an excellent job.
Showed up at my table and took it down.
You were the Bob of that tournament.
Oops.
Yeah. None of you guys have had the pleasure of playing in a VRPT then?
No.
I joined the game 3 weeks or 2 weeks before their final VRPT they had. So I got lucky enough. I did win the first VRPT I've ever played. But yeah, it's a VRPT bracelet. There's only 9 of them out there, I believe.
That's cool.
I've been asking, I've been hoping they're going to bring more of these out. I know they didn't say, they said they're working on things, but I know that they don't want to do another VRPT until there's multi-table. They want it to be a lot. They want a lot of people joining it, and they want it to be really earned, not you winning 2 tables to win a VRPT bracelet. But those tournaments are cool because you buy in. There's usually the regular, or the mini, the main, and the high roller. The mini is maybe $1 million. The main is a little bit more. The high roller is $25 or 25 million entry. So when you go to win one of those, you win a lot of money. It's a good way of winning a bunch of chips. So I really hope we get one of those in the future. I know that their updates have been pretty cool. I just hope that we see. Yep. This is the best table and the best map I've seen. It's so pretty.
100%.
Absolutely.
So now we just get those multi-table and we get some VRPTs back in our life. It'd be cool. Winning props is awesome, but winning something that you know there's only so many of them out there, that's a good bragging rights, and everyone loves to brag in the game.
Helmet, shield.
And a nice cash payout.
Yeah, and being able to play a sit and go and win a good amount of chips. That'd be the good thing about multi-table. If they can do multi-table and like even $1 million buy-in,
sure.
But there's 120 people or however many people you can host. Now that prize pool is huge, so it'll pay out a lot better. That'd be exciting for the economy. What do you guys think about slots? You guys like them? I mean, you should just be quiet and take the fifth on this one.
I love slots.
Do you love them because you got the crown, or do you love them because you love them?
I love them because I love them, and I love them so much that I got a crown.
Did you love them so much that you would sit on a table and play 5 slots at once?
I probably would. I do love them. If there was 5 different slots that I could play, I probably would, yes.
Blackjack, you guys, has everybody walked away from that at this point? I hear a lot of people are just banning it in their watch.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'll join socially. Like if I see somebody I know, I'll hop on, bet the minimum just to chit chat, cheer for them if they're betting a lot, but that's it.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't ever ban a game type because if I want to just go mess around, I don't try to get rich. It was during beta very easy to make a lot of money, but
or lose a lot.
Yeah. Well, at the first few days it was out, it seems like if you just played this strategy, you couldn't. But at a certain turning point, it was like, yeah, we got you guys, and started raking money. I mean, I sat at a table 2 nights in a row and saw people go to be a billionaire. Like it was nutty. It was fun, but it was nutty.
130 million within a couple days.
Woo!
Myself down to like 12 million bankroll.
Oh, wow!
Working my way back up.
No more blackjack for Gimpster. She done.
No more blackjack. Well, I hope that we can actually do some of these once a week or once every other week and get some other players in here. Get people talking about what they kind of want to see in the game. Maybe Jordan, the guys will watch these and, give feedback too. But I know that everyone loves this game. I know they like seeing all the new stuff. So some of the new props are pretty cool.
Where did mine go? There it is.
If you could have one new thing in the game, what do you want?
I want a fishing pole with a rat on the end.
A fishing pole with a rat on the end. Okay.
That's what I want, because I'm a river rat.
Oh, okay, I get it. That's fine.
I want wine. I think they should have wine.
I don't know why they don't have wine, and you know what? There should be a wine bottle that says Gimpster's name on the side. I'm just saying. Give her a 6-pack,
Cool.
or even a box of wine. What about you, Turtle?
I'd like him to bring back the pulsar gun. I don't know if that's what it's called, the little gun that shoots the that kind of thing.
So I don't think this has ever been in the store.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, but I do think
I'd like a chance to get one.
Yeah. I know the glitching queen. She had her little event. It'd be cool if she ran another one or something to get some of those out there. That'd be pretty cool. I like that we run tournaments and give people a chance to win the headband. It's cool that they're not flooded out there, but you do have a chance to win one. I did obviously give some to my close friends, but everybody else has earned theirs. So I think it's cool when you have a specialized prop, but I also think it's cool when you can share that prop too. One person having something's cool, but if they're able to, share that with other people. Also, it doesn't make girls bald. Other ones do, okay?
Absolutely does not.
But yeah. Where do people see you mostly? If they wanted to, if they didn't know you, Kayleb, and they wanted to meet you in the game, where are they going to find you?
100, 200 cash table. Sit and goes.
Baller Turtle, he's at the uncapped, man. He's on uncapped.
Uncapped or 5 mil sit and go. If there's a 5 mil, I'm usually on it.
Nice. Gimpster?
1 mil sit and go or uncapped.
1 mil sin go. How many times have you won the 1 mil ring?
4.
4. Nice. If you want to meet me, I'll be by the spin wheel, right?
Absolutely.
Be by the spin wheel. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate
Let
it.
me know. I've set it up.
If you guys need anything from me, don't message me. Message Kayleb. Okay, she'll get it to me somehow. I think that
Signals.
anything exciting happening or tournaments coming up, or if you want to advertise one of your little events, you can contact Kayleb too, and we'll put a video out for you guys. And just share this with any PokerStars friend you guys have. If we make enough of these, when we give suggestions, maybe the guys will look at them. And I know they always want to improve the game. So get players active, keep people as happy as possible, and stay as friendly as you can be. Even though I'll get hated from time to time. It happens. Just remember, when you get off, it's a game. Come back the next day. You guys are all good. This ain't real money. It ain't real money.
It's not, for sure.
Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it.